Get myself together. Good morning. Good morning. I need to wipe my face off. I'm sweating. Good morning, y'all. Now, how do I say it? Let me be Pooh Bear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl Pooh Bear. Right now, I am a little bit up on high. Good morning. Um, Normally, I do my morning inspirations. I might do a video here and there in the morning, but for the most part, it's like my inspirations. Good morning, my Renaissance grandma, and I am normally, happy-go-lucky most of the time, right? But just now, I'm not so cheerful. I mean, God is good, and He gets me out of all situations. So for that, I'm okay. Yeah, deep breaths, right? It's like I say, smell the roses, blow out the candles. Important that we are watching our surroundings. Like it just really, really, really is. You can't trust anybody, like no strangers, no nobody, like just nobody. Um, what just happened to me, I'm pulling up at my husband and my son's job right now, so I'm done for driving until the sun comes out. Yeah. Well, so okay, let me just start from the beginning. So yesterday it rained. It rained, but it didn't give it like that good rain when it makes your car look like it's clean again. I didn't get that. I got that barely any rain to just sniff up the dirt. That's what I got. So I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do Uber Eats until morning time. So that's what I had planned. And so then I found a car wash because like there's no car wash around me that is the machine car wash where you sit and do it. There's none of them around. Found one, but the guy was like, well, yeah, but it's not open from 2:30 to 3 because he's on break. And so I stopped driving from 3 to 4 so that I can do prayer line or Bible study. And so when I started back, I was like, well, I'll just do a few Uber Eats. So I did a few Uber Eats and I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and wash my car. So I wasn't by any of the 24-hour car washes that I had called to find out if they were open. It was connected to a gas station. So I saw this 24-hour coin car wash. So I said, okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead. Well, almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wash my car. Now, because the time has changed, even though they haven't changed it yet, it's changed because it's 6 o'clock and it's dark now. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to use the little coin car wash. It won't even cost me $5. If I went to the machine, it would cost me like, 8 plus. This guy, I see him walking back and forth. And I'm like, oh, trust, believe, I'm paying attention. So I had the sprayer on the high pressure. So if he would have tried to come towards me, I was just gonna spray his butt real good, then beat him down. But he went like past the back of me. So he goes like this, and then he waited, then he came back across, then he went back again, then he came close to the stall that I was in. I was at the front of it, so he came like to the back, and he was like, can I do that for you? And I was like, no, thank you. And so then he looked at me with this look, and I was like, I'm sorry, I got it. No, thank you. So then he walked to this Escalade, this white, pearlish white Escalade, and he just sat in the car. So I'm sitting here going, wait a minute. Y'all aren't washing a car. Y'all aren't drying a car. You're sitting there. Now, I will say it could be that he was homeless and trying to make some money. Maybe they're living outside of their Escalade. I don't know. But what I do know is I got this really uneasy feeling. So as I didn't even get to drive my car. I didn't even get to put the little wax on there. I rinsed it, did that spot free, and just peeled out. But what I did was I just turned the panic button on. As I was rinsing off my car, the panic button was on. So in the event he thought he was going to do something, I've brought a whole lot of attention to myself. So if you thought you were about to jack me or whatever, is not going down. Because first of all, I had already prayed about it. So I knew that God had me. I had already told angels, war, protect me, protect my vehicle. Because y'all know I had 2 car accidents and neither one of them were my fault. So this is a brand new vehicle. I don't want no problems. So I'm sitting here like, dude, really? So I get into my car and I take off with the panic button still going, right? It didn't stop until I got like out of the parking space. But why did they leave too? So I'm like, oh, y'all don't know that I'm NASCAR driver, right? So, okay, we going to the freeway. So you want to follow me? Let's play this game. So I had to go down a little bit, did a little in and out and everything. I lost them. I lost them like so quick. It wasn't even 2 minutes. I was gone. They don't know. I know how to do 100 with no problem. Because y'all know I like to speed. That is my sin. That is my sin that I struggle with. But, like, what did they think? Did they really think they were about to, what, hurt me or take my vehicle? Like, I wasn't about to let that happen. So I'm telling y'all, ladies, men, be careful out here because these people don't care about harming you. These people don't care about taking what you have. They are predators. Now, in my mind, I felt like, I know I'm cute in the face, but I am thick, not just in the waist. So they not checking for me. I think I was wrong because, um, yeah, that really bothered me. Hey, Triple Threat. And you know what, Triple Threat? I'm so mad because normally I have something on me, but my kids cleaned out the car. And so I normally have like a box cutter or something just in case somebody tries to do something, or I'll have my taser or something. But I didn't have nothing on me. I'm so mad at myself. Oh, yes, I try my best to stay ready. Trust and believe I will remember this moment and keep myself ready because, like, what they don't know is that Pooh Bear is from Compton. When she did live in Compton, she lived in Watts. When she didn't live in Watts, she lived in Detroit as an only child. And I was fat, so I had to fight all the time. Boys, dudes, 6 foot, and I'm only 5'3". So try me. All the arthritis in the world will not stop me from doing my best to kill you because I don't fight to hurt. I fight to make sure you ain't never gonna get up and hurt nobody else because that's how I was raised. And I probably should watch what I'm saying because I'm emotional right now. But I'm saying this. Stop trying people. People out there who are trying people, leave people alone. If you don't have it, go get off your butt and go get it like we do. I drive constantly in the middle of the night. I'm driving. My husband is working. My kids are working. We do what we got to do to make sure that we have. Okay, I got to get some of those. When I was younger, when I was in ninth grade, I took a class at Compton College called Machine Technology. And we weren't allowed to like make brass knuckles or anything like that, but we could make like things of metal. So I had these like rectangular pieces of metal that probably weighed like 5 pounds, and I carried them in my pockets. I used to have a big keychain that fit over my wrist with a bunch of keys that had like broke. So they were like, sharp. They were keys that we didn't use anymore. And I had them on my keychain. And then I had the lanyard thing, and I would just be ready to just whoop up on somebody, whatever I had to do. I used to walk with a can of Aquanet hairspray, the little ones, the little sample, the little small ones. I used to have Aquanet hairspray and a lighter. And because I was the only child in the streets of Compton in the 80s and 90s, so it was just like, or Detroit, wherever I was living at the time. So it was just like I had to be ready to protect myself. So I've come up with the mentality of always protect yourself. But I cannot believe I didn't have nothing in the car with me. No type of protection. But let me rephrase that. I'm gonna recant that. I had the Holy Spirit. I had the angels charge over me. And God made sure that I was going to be safe. And so I'm here to tell everybody else, y'all pay attention, especially we know that we are coming up on the holiday season. And that's when the jackers really love to jack you in, because they want to take everything that you just spent your heart on, money on, everything that you done worked so hard for. They want to come and take it. Stay ready. Like Triple Threat just said, stay ready, because they will try you. And they don't care if they end you, just so they can get this little fix to go do whatever they gonna do, and then on to the next person. And you'll just be a casualty of this stupid war that they have of, I can't get off my butt and go get a job and do for myself. We gotta stay protected, because the enemy studies his opponent. They study us. They watch you. They watch you go to the grocery store. They watch you go home. They watch what time you get in, what time you leave. They watch everything, your patterns, how you get home. You take this street, you take that street. They'll watch you for weeks to see just exactly what you're doing. They'll jack you. It's crazy. I switch up what I'm doing constantly, because I'm out here in these streets now. They may have my license plates, but I feel for them if they figure out where I live. I feel for them, because the rain is going to come down. And everybody ain't going to make it out all right. I promise you that. But whew. Now, again, maybe it was a coincidence that they got in their car and left at the same time that I left. That could be a coincidence. Water. Oh, yeah, look. I keep it with me, and I just keep refilling it up, refilling my cup. Because I told y'all, I do a gallon a day. But I still been feeling really dry. And with the winter months coming, my skin is going to get even drier. So I know I have to drink even more than a gallon a day. So I'm trying to get that done. So I fill it up every day, and then I take it with me in the morning. And so I already drank 1.5 of these. And then I filled it up, because I had one and I had a half of one. So I drank those two. Then I filled this up once already. So hopefully by 5 o'clock, it'll be completely done. And I'll know that I have really flushed my system really good. Trying to get my skin to look better, and, working on my health. But yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, I'm gonna go get those. And it's funny, because normally I'll keep like my box cutter right here. So if anybody, when I'm picking up somebody, if they try anything, I can just go like that, and just have at it, because I normally have people sit on the right side of me so that I can easily have access if I need to protect myself. But I don't know, y'all. I'm just like, I'm not going to allow this to stop me from doing what I need to do. I forgot to put hand sanitizer on. I just wiped my face and I just was touching that handle. So I'm gonna put sanitizer on my face now. I have some body butter that I made, so I'll put that on after I cool off because I'm still sweating. Because I was scrubbing my van. Like, I was scrubbing it with that brush and everything. Like, I was going in, like, any frustrations I had, I was letting it out on that brush. And then that man came and messed up everything. I was going to give it a nice little wax and everything. I didn't even get to dry it off. So I hope that spot free really was a spot free. Would you say? Yeah, I'm sitting here like a dummy thinking I'm watching a video. I'm just realizing it's okay, God Warrior Q. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making me laugh. Oh, you just brought my blood pressure down. Thank you. That was so funny. Yeah, I thought I was watching a video. No, I'm live right now. Oh, you just made my morning. You just made my morning. I needed that. Triple Threat, we need you to come to California and teach some classes. I'm gonna have to work something out with these other content providers like G Mama and Juicing with Jay and Precious SoCal and Nicole and whoever else, and we gonna have to have you come out here and teach us. Cause no, I'm serious. Good morning, my Cassandra. Hey, I missed you. I'm so mad I couldn't make it to the HOA. I just lost my money on the tickets. I was able to cancel the hotels, so that was good. And I'm happy I was, driving down, so I didn't have to worry about, a flight or anything. But man, it's been eventful. So my son gets off of work in a few minutes. So I'm just gonna finish with Uber eating. But in the morning time and at night and lunch are like the best times to do Uber Eats. And I don't know if you guys know, but Uber Eats has taken over. Is that my son? No, it's taken over DoorDash and Postmates. So a lot of times we'll get something that's supposed to be for Postmates, but it's still through Uber Eats. So we're gonna do that. He can just sit here and sit in the car while I drive, and I'll go in and do what I gotta do. It used to be before he got his job that he would do the Uber Eats with me, and he would go and deliver it. I'd go in the car and get it, and he'd take it to the door. But brother man, he's got his little job, making it almost $17 an hour. So he's too good to help me with my little Uber Eats and stuff right now. He's 18 and he's making $17 an hour, so he's good. Oh, you didn't make it either. Oh, good. I'm just mad that was $95 gone, And I wanted to give them to somebody, but everybody I asked if they were going, they were like, no, or either they already had tickets. So I said, well, Okay. But one day this week, and I cannot be specific on the time because my schedule fluctuates, but it'll probably be Saturday. Oh,
Incoming call. Press
that's my
Uconnect phone
son
button to
right there.
answer.
Um, when he calls back, I'm gonna have to let him. I'm gonna have to put you guys on pause for just a second, so I can let him know I'm out here. I'm gonna do a live. One second.
Incoming call.
Okay, sorry about that. But
Phone call completed.
I am going to do a live, and I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm gonna do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway because I haven't really been able to do the celebration that I wanted to do with making 1,000 subs. So I'm gonna be doing that. Cherie's gonna help me. She's gonna show me how to StreamYard. I tried StreamYard before. I could do it on my computer, but on my phone it kind of has an issue. So or either I just didn't know what I was doing. So I'm going to do that, and we're gonna have a giveaway. So stay tuned. I will not be announcing that it's a giveaway. It's just gonna be a live, and in the live we will have a giveaway because I don't want people to subscribe to my channel just to get a gift, because that's not fair to the people who's been holding me down. So I'm not doing that. So for those of you who see it, and what I'll do is I will put up like a notification that I'm gonna go live like at this time. And then when you see that, if you are available, if you can, then I'll have you come on. Then that way I'll already know how to do the wheel. Yeah, I'm not because I've seen people, like 500 people will subscribe because you have to already have subscribed or you won't be able to get in on the giveaway. So I'll see like 500 people subscribe, and then all of a sudden they come in and they win gifts and stuff, and then they take away from the people who are always there. There you go. And then the people who are always there don't get to get anything, so I won't do that. That's why you don't. Exactly. It's just gonna be like a honeypot chat. It's just gonna be a honeypot chat. And then, or I might even, no, I'm not even gonna say 1,000 subscriber celebration because people might think, oh, well, she's gonna do a giveaway. I'm not gonna even do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, so that people won't be able to. It'll only just be for my subs. So if they watch, they watch. But well, yeah, because like the last time I did it, when I went to, I think I went to 300 subs or something like that. I let people know like ahead of time, 300 subscriber giveaway or something like that, and it was some fake phony people. So I'm not doing that. But I'm gonna make sure that Cherie can help me get it all together because I want to do the wheel. The last time that we did it, I don't think the wheel was visible. Something happened. I can't remember, but it didn't work the way I want it to work. I want you guys to be able to see your picture pop up and do that boom boom thing. I think that is so cool. I'm a nerd. I think stuff like that is so cool. So that's what I'm going to do. Hi, how are you? How are you? So, yeah, y'all just be safe out here. And see, I don't even want Well, I don't even have to worry about it. It's not like he watches my videos anyway.
Excuse me.
What?
What?
You don't watch my videos, so I'm not worried about it.
Incorrect information.
When do you watch my videos?
When I do.
Y'all hear that? When he does. He won't watch it, so I don't, because then he gonna be all super protective of me, and I'm good. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm about to get back in these streets and go make some more money. Now that I have him with me, because people like that, they don't care if it's nighttime or daytime. I'm not stupid. So, y'all be safe. Pay close attention to everything around you. I know a lot of y'all, I don't have to tell that, but sometimes we do need a reminder because I just got my reminder.
Love
But
it.
it's all good. I think I may possibly have been almost jacked. I think the guy was trying to figure out what he could do, but I was a
Who?
little. I went to go wash the car. Can you see?
I
The
told you.
windows are
I
still up.
told you.
You hear
That's
this?
why I locked the car before I got out.
I locked the car. The car was locked.
I'm saying
It,
I feel like something was going to happen. That's why I locked the car before I got
oh,
out.
he said he felt like something was going to happen. That's why he locked the car before he got out. Hi, homesteading in the hood. Hey,
My food's still
I
cold.
sent you something on Instagram. I can't remember if it was something funny or if it was something to make you think. I can't remember. I don't know. But I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to be extremely safe. I'm going to continue to trust in my God, and He's going to keep me good, and I'm going to do the rest because I believe that I can't just ask Him for the blessing. I got to do my part. I'm going to keep my eyes open and my ears open, and I'm going to be doing what I got to do. Girl, you have an IG, and I sent you something. I really think I sent you two things, and I think one was to make you think, and one was to make you
New
laugh.
SMS from
So I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Wicked Awesome Garden. What's going on? How are you? And did you have fun at the HOA? Because I didn't get to go. Oh, for the girl. Well, you got to start paying attention because it's almost time for the girl off again. You know what? As a matter of fact, we should start thinking about what we're going to do for our bucket because it's almost time. It's almost time. I know today I'm going to go home and I'm actually going to work in my garden, and I'm going to get so much stuff done, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to work on my sales. And then I bought 2 packs of clear cups because y'all know when I do garden, I garden hard. So I have still 1672 cells, and I have the little pellets, the little, I can't think of what you call them, the little things with the cocoa core already inside. I have some of that. And then I have some starts that are ready to go in. See, I know. Refuge. So you stayed in a tent, right? You were in your tent. I was like, man, I could stay in my tent because now I have a tent. Yeah, the peat pellets. There you go. I will be there. I'm not gonna let nothing and nobody stop me next year. And truth be told, y'all might see me pop up in November's Tennessee. I don't know. For stuff. Okay, for your bucket. Yep, that's right. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have 1672 sales, and I have so much because I'm telling y'all, I got so frustrated from losing all of my animals. Was it cold? 36 degrees. Girl, I used to live in Detroit. I could handle that. I could handle that. Just give me a sweater and some sweats, and I could rock 36 degrees all day, all night. I'd be fine. Well, depends on how hard the wind is blowing. Because that wind it's different when it's just 36 degrees. But when it's 36 degrees with high winds, that's different. That's a whole different story. But I am going to plant everything that I think I can plant. And then some of the things that I think I might not be able to plant, but I'm still going to plant them anyway because I'm going to do my low tunnels. You're in Boston. Yeah. Did you move yet? I know that you were looking to move pretty soon. I have not been keeping up. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was a little nippy. Yeah. I am planting kohlrabi. I'm planting. Oh, okay. Oh, thin layer. See, yeah, there you go. You need nothing real heavy, but I'm gonna do a little corn just because I have the low tunnel. The low tunnel is, I think, 6 feet high. Now, I know corn can grow higher than that, but I can always just extend it if it actually is successful this time. Because every time I try to grow corn, whether it's from seed or from starts, I'm not successful here. When I was in LA, it did good. But here, so we're going to see what happens at this new house. I am trying some new things. As far as my fertilizer is the same. I use the Kellogg's, I think it's gardening soil. It's the 3 cubic feet. It is native for me because it's from Carson, California. And that's where I grew up. Well, I was born, we lived in Carson. Carson's right next to Compton, so it's no big thing. I used perlite. I use cocoa core. I use peat moss. I use bone meal, blood meal. And I got some, whatever the thing that I think it's called. And so that's what I'm putting in. I'm going to do more tomatoes in the tomato square. I was going to put watermelons in there, but no, I'll just wait. It's okay. I have a lot of watermelon seeds, so that's fine. They're going to last for a long time. They're covered, they're put up, but I am going to put so many seeds into the ground and into my pots and into my elevated raised beds. It's going down. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be ordering another. Yeah, I know I'm at the airport, so it's planes constantly. I'm going to be getting another greenhouse. I'm going to get 2 greenhouses. One greenhouse is going to be geared towards trees because all of my trees are still in pots. We haven't planted anything. So the trees that are still alive, because when I say I gave up, like I gave up. I was like, I'll wait till later and start over again because I was just getting frustrated. Like when the dog came and killed my birds, it just really messed with me. I don't even go out there anymore to those birds because I was so attached to my birds. This is a whole new set of birds. We only had like, how many birds did we have from the other ones? One, I know all the turkeys got killed. We had 1 duck, and how many egg layers, Jay? How many birds do we have that lived after the massacre?
I don't remember.
Was it at least 10?
I think so.
Around 10. So when you go from like 160, 170 birds, and you only have like around 10, I'm just like, I don't take care of them anymore. Jay takes care of them. And that's not right because it's our business. It's not my business. It's the family's business. But I got hurt, and then I left the the uh the garden alone because everything I was trying to do, the sun was like, no, you're not. The wind was like, no, you're not. So I had to take a second. I didn't give up. I just regrouped, because I continuously bought more birds. We're at like 80 now, right, Jay?
Yes.
We're at like 80 birds now.
Yes.
Yeah, we're about 80 birds now. So we'll be back to 200 or close to 200 really soon. Um, I still haven't gotten the incubator, but
Incoming call from
he was supposed to
Bobby.
order me my
Mobile.
incubator,
Press
but
Uconnect phone button to answer.
he hasn't ordered my incubator just yet, but it's okay. I'll be getting my incubator. I'm getting the one that is 50 birds, 50 eggs, so that because we have two ducks now, so I know at least one of them is a girl. Hopefully, one's a boy and a girl. But if it's just two girls, we got eggs, even if they're not going to get fertilized. But I'm going to be ordering some more ducks too. But let me tell you guys, for those of you who do not know, that plan on getting turkeys for the upcoming year, put your orders in November. And I'm going to tell you why. This is my first year. So I didn't know that there was a season for turkeys. So you put your order in November to get your birds in around February, because come August, there are no more birds, no more turkeys. With Tractor, well, not Tractor Supply, but with Hoover, you can still order the commercial turkeys. So you can get like the white ones, because they're genetically modified or designed to strictly be for production. So they don't produce eggs.
Your water. All of it.
You can have all of it. I got my gallon. So what I want is the artesian. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's artesian gold. Those were the turkeys that I had before, because those give you I think it's like 160 eggs a year. So I had a straight run, which is the toms and the hens. So I would be able to have them reproduce. So we could process some, we could even sell some, but we'd still have an abundance of turkeys, because my goal is to be self-sufficient, independent, and make a little coin. So we already have the license to sell everything that we need to sell. Our produce, our poultry, trees, my skincare products, all of that. We already have our license for all of that. So we just have to get back up and on the up and up, So today when I go home, I'll be doing a video. Later, it's going to be one of those videos where I'll come and talk periodically, but I'm just going to be really working in the yard with my kids, trying to get everything done. It's a lot to do. It just rained. I know things, the wind blew stuff everywhere. It's going to be a hot mess, but we're going to have to get out there and get it done. And it's all good, because at the end of the day, we're going to have the poles for the low tunnels are up on two of the raised beds. The raised beds are 20 feet long. And so we're going to make the third one, and we're going to get it going. So at the end of the day, we'll have almost it'll be 4 20-foot raised beds, almost 4. Like, one is like, it's not a 20-foot raised bed, it's two, like I think one is 8 foot and one is like maybe 4 feet or something like that. I can't really remember, but that's gonna get done. And then the big one that Jeremiah built for me for the tomatoes, that's getting filled up. Everything, all of my elevated raised beds, and then I'm still, because those are going direct sow, but I'm still gonna fill up my cells because I still have a whole lot more space that we're gonna be building a whole lot more raised beds. And then I'm going to start going vertically so that I can save space. So if you guys saw what I did for the MIG Grow Off 2022, I used a 5-gallon bucket and I made like, it's probably like 15 to 20 holes in it, and I had different plants growing out of it. I'm going to start building those towers that way so that I can have an abundance. And it'll pretty much be like my different lettuces and kales and stuff like that, just so that I can save space and I can have those kind of closer to the house so that I can just, cut that lettuce really quick and easy. I might even do one with a lot of different herbs because as of right now, I don't even have herbs. I don't have anything. So this is going to be a whole new starting from scratch slate. You cannot imagine what, man, let me tell you. We started, okay, so we moved into our house. We had been living in LA for 12 years. We moved to the high desert, which is California country. We have no grass. It's just dirt. It's sand. Because, we're in a desert and we're in a drought. So it's sand. And, we're in a desert and we're in a drought. So it's sand. And so, when we moved there, we had never had, when we moved there, we had never had animals before. And so when we lived in LA, there was the neighborhood chickens. We used to feed them, try to play with them and stuff like that. And I wanted to take them with me, but they belonged to the neighborhood and they probably had a owner. We just didn't know who the owner was. But as soon as we moved, my favorite one died, broke my heart because my mama loved it and my mom had just died. So I was like, dang. That really sucks. But in October of last year, I went to this feed store by my house. I had just wanted to go. So I went over there and I looked and they had chicks. And so I bought 10 of them. I had been talking about it. And my husband kept saying, well, we got to wait till we get the barn, or wait till we get the shed together, da 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 da. I was like, look, the season is ending. I'm getting these chicks. So I got 10 of them assorted. And I was like, well, it's still going to take like 5 months before we could get eggs. So I slowly started buying these hens. They were $15 a pop. I was getting them. Next thing I know, we had 10. So now we're at 20. And chicken multiplication. I kept buying like 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. And then the next thing I know, we were at 100 and we were getting good eggs. If you go look at the videos, you'll see when we got like our first egg and then when we got like an abundance, like it was just stinking awesome. And then the last Monday of July, a Rottweiler was in my yard. We still don't know how he got in there, if he went under, if he went over the gate. But the chickens were out free ranging because we let them free range. We didn't have them, covered. We'd been doing this for almost a year and never had issue. The Rottweiler killed everything. Like just came and just wiped me out. All of my meat, we had meat birds. We had like 30 meat birds because we had originally got 80 and we didn't know what we were doing. We were still learning. That didn't work out. So we're starting over, that's not failure. It's just a learning experience. So, I mean, and we knew that we needed to have it better, how to have our animals better protected. We just had not finished because Jeremiah had went out. He had started trying to build up the chicken run, and I bought the half-inch, not cattle. Is it cattle panel? I don't know if you consider it cattle panel or if you consider it chicken wire, but well, it's thicker than the regular chicken wire, but we have it and everything. But before we got to finish it, procrastination, before we got to finish it, and then not just procrastination, but everybody had an idea on how it should look. And so that was another issue. That Spot Free, I think, is doing okay. I don't know. I got to see. But yeah, before we could get it done, the dog came and just killed everything. So then we had the poor duck had it was this one duck, and the duck was struggling, hanging out with these chickens. And he's like, yes, I used to live in Long Beach. Oh, in 84? No, not in 84. I didn't live in Long Beach in 84. In 84, I was 9. I lived in LA. Yeah, I lived in LA because I went to Birch. I lived in Compton. I didn't live in Long Beach. Not at that time. I've lived in Long Beach a few times, just not then. But yeah, it was just really really traumatic. My poor duck, he was like, I'm a duck, I'm not a chicken. I'll hang out with y'all, but I'm really lonely. So if y'all go watch the video of when we got the duck a companion, he ran up to her so quick. It was just like, where have you been all my life? Like, I've been missing you, So now they're in duck heaven, the two of them. And well, where did you grow up? What school did you go to? What church did you go to? That might be how you know me. Because I've lived in LA or the surrounding cities for the bulk of my life. Whether it was LA or Compton or Long Beach or, Inglewood or whatever, or Bellflower, what schools did you go to? We might have went to school together. I'm 47, so yeah, I made 47 last month. I couldn't wait. I actually like when my birthday comes around. I'm not like a lot of people that don't want to get older. I embrace it. I embrace it. So, yeah, let's just start figuring out what we're going to do for the spring because, we're in fall now, so we got to still start preparing for winter, but also start thinking about what we're going to do for spring because, like, if you're going to get meat birds, if you're going to get your Cornish cross, you might want to start looking into that because whichever hatchery you're going to use, they may have the issue. Can you please call your auntie and tell her I'm doing a live or text her?
Mobile, press U connect phone button to answer.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And so I said, can you text your auntie and let her know I'm on a live? And if you're gonna, that's what I was saying. If you're gonna get your Cornish cross, you need to figure out, which hatchery you're gonna use, and put your order in early because what happened this year is people were so concerned about what was gonna happen, which was for good reason, And a lot of people couldn't get them when they were trying to get them. They were backlogged because so many people were trying to get the meat that they needed, you know. So if you're not going to get Cornish cross, but you want to get the other ones that are like 12 weeks, start looking at that because you need to start putting your orders in. And I tell you something, it's better to put your order in early and then not have to worry about it than when the time comes trying to get it and then you have to wait. Also, when it comes to ordering your fruit trees, if you guys are looking at like Isons and like Starks and a lot of different places, they are out of seeds right now. I mean, not out of seeds, out of starters. So what you can do right now is figure out what type of trees you want and buy them now. You'll be like me and like Led and forget that you even ordered these things. And then the next thing you know, you'll have mail like, I forgot I ordered this. But right now you can start getting that stuff done because I promise you, things are going to go fast because so many more people are trying to homestead. And or even if they can't homestead on a vast scale, they're doing what they can on their property. So people are not just buying like one apple tree. They're buying like 5 or 6. So I'm just saying, start planning all of that stuff right now because you don't want to get caught with your pants down. Like for me, I thought I had my little 10 turkeys. One died, he hung himself. His foot got caught and he hung himself. But the other 9, I was like, well, you know, I'll be fine. I have 9 turkeys, you know, boys and girls, they'll make me more turkeys. I'll be good. But then they got killed. So thank God I still have chicken because if you guys watch the video, I can, you know, grind my chicken, but I thought I was going to have a lot of ground turkey. I thought I was going to have turkey chops. I thought I was going to have my own homegrown turkey. And I had orders for turkeys too. That's another thing. I had orders for my meat birds and I had orders for turkeys. But what wound up happening is I lost everything. So starting over, I'm excited about it. I am over being upset. I'm out of my feelings. I'm going to go home and I'm going to plant everything that I can think of. I'm doing squash, broccoli, cauliflower. I'm doing different types of kale. I'm doing different types of cabbage. I'm doing red cabbage. I'm doing green cabbage. I'm doing everything that I can think of, and even tomatoes because they're going to go in the high tunnel, the low tunnel. I don't have a high tunnel yet. They're going to go in the low tunnel. And so they'll be fine. I have the windbreaker. It protects from the sun and it protects from the wind. So, and it's really big. I think it's a 24 by 16. So I'm going to order some more too, but hey, we're going to be fine. I'm going to get my greenhouses and we're going to be building the high tunnel. I've been really doing a lot of research on it, and I think I figured out how I'm going to do it until I can afford a commercial professional one. I'm not worried about all that. What's efficient and will work for me right now that I can afford, that's where we are. So we'll be doing those videos soon. But yeah, today, providing that it doesn't rain because it looks like it's going to rain again. I just hope that it's just cloudy, but that by noon, this will go away. But we don't live down here. We live an hour away. So hopefully by where we live, it's doing a lot better because our altitude is much higher. Like right here, this is 100 feet above sea level. Where we're at is, 1,000 feet above where we're at, we're 3,000, a little over 3,000. So we got to go up the hill. So we'll be fine, hopefully. And I can put everything into the ground. And then at some point we'll be doing irrigation, but that won't be this year, I don't think. But you guys, just start writing your list. I am going to make a grid. I'm going to make a grid, well, a list of everything that I need to plant and when I can plant it and how many days it's going to take to plant. And what I'm going to try to do, what I'm going to try to do is make it for different grow zones. So it may not be your state, but it will be your grow zone. So like if you are, like I am now 8B. So I'm going to show you what you can plant, when you can plant it for the fall and the winter for 8B. And I'm going to try to do like 5B on up to 10B so that we can have some type of an idea. So be looking for that in the next few days. I might put it on my community page and then you can just print it out or use it as a reference to help you get started. Just what I'm really trying to do is what you can plant, when you can plant it, how many days it's going to take before you can harvest it. And then I'll leave another spot there so that you can say when you planted it so that you'll know when you have to harvest it. Because a lot of times we forget when we put something into the ground. I can turn that light off now. We forget when we put stuff into the ground. So we really don't, well, at least I do. Even if I put the little toothpick on there, or a little stake in there and say, this is the day I put it in, I don't always put when I'm supposed to get it out. Heck, I'm doing good if I even say what it is because I forget. I just get into planting stuff and forget all about it. So trying to be better this time around and get it all in. So we shall see. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh wait, Urban Girl Chronicles is it? Hey, sister. Okay, y'all. Yeah, I am going to. Oh, so the canning. The meatloaf went good. The meatloaf cupcakes, they were awesome. I still have some more of the chicken that I grind. So I'm going to go ahead and I saved some so y'all could actually see me because that German Shepherd was in my yard, y'all. And I was just like, my puppy is out there. And I wasn't sure if the sheds were closed and I didn't want another issue happening. So that's why I had to end my life. But the jelly did not take. I did not follow the directions. I was so excited that I did not read and pay attention. So I know where I went wrong. So that may be another thing that I do again today because I have to do. There you go. Hi, my baby. Gotta go, my Auntie Michelle. Hi. So I'm going to get that done. It is getting hot. I'm going to get that done. And I'll show you guys how to make the meatloaf cupcakes. I don't know if we need to grind more meat. I might just do a little bit just to show you guys and just do one tray so that people can see the recipe that I use. But everybody's recipe is different. You make it to how you want it to taste. That's totally fine. That makes more sense to me. But this time I will be putting some other things in it because like one thing, I didn't have any shredded cheese. I'll definitely be putting some shredded cheese in the cupcakes. And I'll show you how to insert the mozzarella or whatever cheese you want to put in the middle and everything. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some more meatloaf cupcakes today. So get whatever protein you're going to use, beef, chicken, turkey, or whatever. And I'm going to say 1 o'clock, 1:30, well, I'm going to say 1:30 my time, we'll make them, because I have to drop Selena off to school and she doesn't have to be picked up till 4:30. So yeah, I'm a make sure around 1:30 I'll send out a message to let you guys know, a notification, so that you guys know at this time I'll go live and we can do it together. If you have like a pastry bag from like the dollar store or whatever, that'll be really good to use. But if not, oh, you can't cook them today? Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and cook them and then you just do it with the video. They take about, if you already have your meat grind and if you already have like your vegetables chopped up really good, it takes like 5 minutes to make them. And then it takes like 15 minutes for them to cook, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what your protein is. When you are cooking ground chicken or ground turkey, even if you put the dark meat in, it does take a little bit longer than if you were using ground beef, like the 7228. For whatever reason, it's the ground beef, it just cooks a little quicker. But I'll do it. It'll be like a quick little video because I have a lot to do today. We're going to be doing some gardening and cooking, and I got to get that jelly done at some point. So yeah, we're going to get it all done. But all right, you guys, let me let y'all go so I can get to work. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm your girl Pooh Bear. Y'all be safe. Click, like, subscribe, and share, because the beginning of this video is something that is important. You guys, yes, you guys all have a great day. You guys be safe, stay blessed, stay covered, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.